Hey everyone, this is David Diaz, CEO David Diaz here with you, the latest stock market tips, how to get more money in the stock market. What happened today? What happened? A lot of people have reached out to me and asked me what happened in the stock market today? Why is it crashing? Why are so many people losing money? Well, I have one specific stock to show you at this moment, and that way we can look at it and see what exactly happened. What exactly happened? So here it is. So as we can see here, I'm showing you XSPA, XSPA, which is Express Spa, which is located at many of the airports in the United States. Now, this company, a lot of people have been following for many weeks, including myself. So yesterday, the stock had what's known as an announcement of a reverse split, 1-to-3 split. Now, I warned a lot of people in my group, in my private chat group, about this. I've told them to get out. I don't know if they did. No one really responds. And I'd say that most people that are in the stock market, they just want to park their money and see it run. But that's what Wall Street wants you to do. That's what everybody tells you that's involved with Wall Street directly. Is that really what you want to do? To get that average 3 to 4%? Maybe if you're lucky, that 1 year you might get 8%, maybe even a little bit more, 10%, 12%, 1 year. Yes, you're sold that on average you're going to make 8% a year, but that's out of the last 25 years. Maybe that's true, but what happens to this year? Why wait 25 years to see it on an average basis? We want to see it returns of 15, 20, 30, 40% return rate per year. So XpressSpot. So as I was looking at this stock, as I woke up, I saw it at about $4.40, $4.40. I could have purchased it then, but I just watched it. And I saw it go all the way up to $8.49. Now for me, if I would have jumped in, I would have jumped in at 440, which I was ready to do it, but I stopped at myself. Why? Because sometimes it's better to learn why things happen. Why did the stocks jump so quickly and never came back? It could have been an insider job. I didn't research, but most probably it was an insider job. Now, did I research this? As I just said, I did not research. I did not do the research. What research is involved? That's for another topic. But there is research that can be done in order to prepare you. Is this possible? So that'll be for another video. But here, all I can tell you is it's possible that it was an inside job. I haven't researched it yet, but it is possible. It is likely. I could have jumped in and then jumped out, made $1, $2, maybe. Why? Because you don't have to be in it from the bottom all the way to the top. And if you see down here, this shows you how much volume was traded throughout those moments. There wasn't much volume. There wasn't much volume traded. You can see it on the way up. That's why this stock looks sketchy. That's why you should be asking yourself, how in the world did this stock go up so quickly without much volume? That's how I know that it's probable that it went up very quickly because of insider information, insider trading, whatever you want to call it. Because the insiders have a right to purchase stock and then sell off. And that's probably what happened. So I bought a piece right in here around $6.16, thinking it was going to go back up, and it didn't. But I got out of it. I didn't lose rock bottom. I could have, as many people did. But you learn. And the best thing to do is to ask yourself, do you have a reliable group that educates, trains you, and develops you to invest properly? What do I mean by this? What do I mean by this? Number one, on the way up, most people have to take the stairs. In the stock market, to go up, you have to take the stairs. It might even be a roller coaster ride. It might be going up a mountain. But the difference is you're going up and down the mountain. You're going up and down, and people might be pushing you off. So you might have to start up again. But on the way down, you're going down with a rush. You might be taking the elevator down. You might be taking a slide down. You don't know. However, you were forewarned. I believe on Tuesday night or Monday night, I put out a video there warning you that NASDAQ had reached a high peak, and it was odd that it was reaching its peak level of investments while everything else was down. It was odd. And if you listen to the recording, which I recorded on, I believe, Monday night or Tuesday night, you'll know what I'm talking about, because I did report this. And I reported it in time for people to catch on, including myself. And we all make mistakes. I make mistakes. But these are 3 simple steps that you could have done to prepare yourself. Number 1, everyone talks about the stock market going down, crashing. Why are you listening to the noise? Why are you listening to the negativity? Haven't you been told that in pessimistic times, there is always opportunity? You see, I've made lots of money during this negative time. The stock market always rebounds. It might take a few days, but it will always rebound. So ignore the noise. Why would you listen to it? What's the benefit of listening to the noise? There is benefit if you know how to utilize it. Number 2, what's your strategy? Rule number 1, take profits. You don't have to wait until you get to the top. Take some profits. Rule number 2, cut losses. If you see a stock that's not going your way, what's your strategy? If you see it going up, what is your strategy? If you don't know what these mean, who's assisting you? Or are you just relying on a YouTube video? You see, when you have someone who is on their way, who has been educating themselves, who is involved in a team, informing each other, you're better off than just relying on your own, going solo. That's what happened. If you don't have a strategy, then you don't have a tactical plan to get you ahead. Number 3, you've got to tread water lightly. All right? What does this mean? If a stock drops, do you feel that you need to pick the bottom? It would be great. And maybe you can pick the bottom, but do you have to go all in? Do you have to bet it all at once? That's what most people think, that you have to bet it all at once. But what happens when all of a sudden it drops more, like it has for the last 3 days? There are a few things that you have to answer. Who's guiding you? Who's involved in your communication? Are they telling you reliable information? Is it reliable information? Are you doing research on your own? Well, wouldn't it be better with the help of a team? Remember, what you get for free is not necessarily the whole information. Just like this video. I'm not giving you it all. Why? Because it costs money to invest, to research, to learn the process. Part of it you get for free. But then there's a part of it that is painstaking and you have to learn. I've told you what you need to do in this simple video. Maybe you might have to listen to it a few times. But there's one other thing. Who can catch a falling knife? Yes, I know there are a few people who can. I know some masters can, but can you catch a falling knife? I've tried. I've gotten cut several times, but I know that there's opportunity in pessimistic times. And that's what I can tell you. Maybe you tried to catch a falling knife. Maybe you weren't aware of what was going on. A lot of us didn't know. We weren't part of a team. A team communicates. A team guides each other into avoiding these pitfalls. Was there opportunity in the stock market today and yesterday and the day before? You bet. Just yesterday alone, I made almost $2,000 on one stock alone, while everybody else was losing. I lost some before that. I did, but I cut my losses early. And I learn more and more the more I do this. You need 10,000 hours of learning how to do this, at least 10,000 hours. But to get you there faster, you've got to have someone to assist you, to guide you, to communicate with you, to work with you in getting ahead quicker. Do you have all this in place? If you don't, what are you waiting for? Contact me or contact somebody else, whoever you feel comfortable with. Let's work together and build a plan, if that's what you like. But we all learn from losing. In order to go up, you've got to go down. Until next time, I'm going to put another video right after this one, and that's going to cover a few stocks that I had on my watch list this same day today, July 11th. So stay tuned and have a great evening.